Okay. Watch carefully, okay? Um, okay. So that was a short video. I don't think the audio was very good, but we can just do like a recap of what happened in the 6 days that God created. So on the
Can
first,
you share PPT of 6 days?
okay. So on the first day, God created light. So before God created light, it was darkness. So if you close your eyes, you see darkness, right? So it was completely dark like that. So God created light. And God, when there was light, it was day. And it was when there was darkness, it was night, right? That was the first day. And on the second day, God created the skies. So you see the skies, no? You see clouds and everything. All that God created on the second day. And on the third day, God created land. We all stay on land, no? Does anybody stay on sea? I think all of us stay on land, right? So God created land and He created all the trees and plants um, where we get our food from. So that was on the third day, correct? Anybody has any questions, doubts? Okay. Does anybody remember what God did on the fourth day?
Animals and birds.
Oh, it's close. That's on day 5. That's on the fifth day. On the fourth day, God created sun and moon and all the stars. That was on day 4. So when the sun was there, it was daytime. And when the moon and stars were there, it was nighttime. Correct? Is that right? Yeah. And on the fifth day, God created fish. Where do fish live? In the sea, right? And then He created birds also, which fly in air. And then that was day 5. And on the sixth day, God created all the animals, like all the animals that live on land, all the all the small animals also and big animals He created on day 6. And one more thing, very important thing He created on day 6. What was it?
He created human.
Correct. That was his his most important creation. He created human beings. And how did God create all the other things in the 6 days? How did He do it? What did He do to create them? What did He do? Did He have like a magic wand? Or did He have some chemical formula He mixed together? How did He create everything? He created everything from His word. He just said it and they came to be. They were created. But for to create human beings, he created them from mud. He formed them from mud with his hands and he breathed life into them. So that's why they're very special creation in all of his other creation. And he asked human beings to take care of all his creation. So that's why human beings are very, very special. And on day 7, God rested. So that is 7 days of creation and rest that we see in the Bible, correct? So, so they like we all see creation every day. No, we see the sky every day. We see trees every day. We see other human beings every day. So we sometimes forget how much thought God put into creating everything. How special everything that He's created is. So when we remember how special all of creation is, then we can praise God and we can see how special everything is. So there are few things that we can learn about God from His creation, right? So one thing that we know is that God created everything. That means He's in control of everything. Even big things and small things God created. No, yeah. So those are the 7 days. You see, it's if you can remember what God created on every day. Okay, it's good to remember it. Yeah. So I was saying, one thing we learn about God is that God is all powerful because He created everything that exists. He created the stars. He created sun, moon. So everything that exists is created by God. So He is all powerful and He is ready. He is always with us. So we are never alone. That is what we can learn. And we can also learn that God, the same God who created elephant and lions is the same God who created even the small ants, the small worms that we don't usually give so much thought to, right? So God cares about small things also, cares about big things like the sun, like stars. He created everything. That means he cares about even the smaller things. He cares about the bigger things. And the third thing we learn is God is very creative, no? Like if you see, there are so many types of flowers, so many colors that we see in nature, and so many different animals, different sounds that animals make. So that shows us that God is a creative being. That's why we are also creative, no? Sometimes we are, because we are created in God's image. So yeah, God is very creative. And fourth is that God gave us the responsibility to take care of everything, right? So we have the uh, responsibility to take care of of all the plants and animals of our planet. Yeah. So those are the four things that we learn from this. Right. Okay. I can't see you, so let's do one thing. Let's go read the memory verse for today. Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. Can somebody read Psalms chapter 19, verse 1?
The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament shows his handiwork.
Yeah. So whenever you see the sky next time, just take a moment, stop, think about how God has created everything, how beautiful it is. When you see it's raining now, no, I don't know if it's raining near your house, it's raining here. Just stop, take a moment, how wonderfully God created, planned everything, everything for our good, right? And for His glory. So, and here, by the way, firmament means sky. If you see the sky, no, that is what firmament means. So, if you see the sky, you see, don't look at the sun directly, but if you look at the moon and stars, they're so beautiful. You know, just take a moment to praise God whenever you see such beautiful creation. Can somebody read it? Harshita, can you read it in Kannada as well for us?
ಹಾಂ ಅಕ್ಕ. ಆಕಾಶವು ದೇವರ ಪ್ರಭಾವವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಚುರಪಡಿಸುತ್ತದೆ, ಗಗನವು ಆತನ ಕೈಲಾಸವನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುತ್ತದೆ.
Correct. Gagana means sky. Cool. Okay, let's go to memory verses. Last week's memory verse. Who wants to start? Yep, go ahead. Go ahead, Jashvita.
But if any of you lacks wisdom, he should pray to God, and God who gives to him, because God gives generously and graciously to all. James 1:5.
Sanmati, did you also remember? Did you also memorize?
No,
Yeah. Okay. Next week, try to remember. It's a small verse, no? Sanmati also. Okay. Okay, very good, Jashvita. Next.
thank you.
May I?
Who is it?
Benita.
Yeah, Pinita, go ahead.
If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him.
Okay. Which verse is that?
Sorry, James 1 verse 5.
Okay, good. By the way, turn on your cameras also when you're telling, okay? Okay, good. Who's next?
ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ ಅಕ್ಕ.
Yeah, go ahead, Rishita. Harshita, you're muted if you're saying it.
ಓಕೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವನಿಗಾದರೂ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅವನು ದೇವರನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದು ಅವನಿಗೆ ದೊರಕುವುದು. ದೇವರು ಅದನ್ನು ಅಂಗೀಸದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಉದಾರ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಕೊಡುವವನಾಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಯಾಕೋಬ 1:5.
Okay, good. Next, who else do we have? Stuti, you were there, no, last week?
Yes, but I forgot to learn.
You got to learn? Okay, then next week you need to learn both, okay? This week's and next week's. Write it down somewhere so you won't forget. James 1:5 and Psalms 19:1. Both verses next week you need to tell, okay?
James 1:5.
Psalms 19:1.
Okay.
Who else is there? Who is the real me? Somebody else also on the call. Okay, I think that's it then.
Okay. Hello.
Awesome.
I have photos of different plants, animals, and fishes. Can I show it?
Yeah, Sam, please.
God's creation.
Yeah.
Can everyone see the screen? Under the screen కనబడుతుందా?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. These are birds from here.
So many kinds.
And from here, animals. And from here are the places or the sceneries. These all pictures are from Israel. This is land of Israel. And from here are the fishes.
Nice. There is one video that compares different sizes of the stars. Have you
Somebody
seen?
are scribbling on the screen. Come again. Hello.
Awesome.
ఏమో చెప్తాండ్రి కదక్క.
యా ఒక వీడియో ఉంటది ఇట్లా స్టార్స్ సైజెస్ కంపేర్ చేస్తుంది.
యాదక్క.
మీకు వాట్సాప్ లో ఒక వీడియో యూట్యూబ్ వీడియో పంపించాను.
ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే.
It compares the sizes of stars, like how small, how big different stars are.
Yeah.
That is like yeah, that's really nice. So what are your favorite what is your favorite animal or bird? Does anybody want to tell us? My favorite animal is tiger.
Bunny.
Bunny, like a rabbit.
Yes.
Oh, both of you are says rabbit. Okay.
And birds too.
That's also okay. What about others? Do you have any favorite animals?
Mine is jaguar.
Oh, jaguar.
Like
It's the one with small spots, no?
it's black jaguar.
Black jaguar, okay.
Screen visible.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's visible. Can you full screen? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So this compares the sizes of different stars. This is our moon, the moon that we see every day.
Shruti, Blessy, you are scribbling on the screen.
Everybody knows, no? These are our planets: Mercury, Mars.
Solar system.
Yes. And we have Venus. This is where we live. By the way, which is the biggest planet in our solar system? Do you know?
Jupiter.
Yeah. It is the biggest. Our God is so big, right? We sing that song, Our God is so big. So yeah, it's just